my Norfolk Southern local with my brand new caboose in the rear, along with my Union Pacific set. There it goes. Engine is running long hood, as you can see. Little bridge back there is a bridge that I built. I'll give you some coverage of this. I made it out of a piece of baseboard and some popsicle sticks and painted it black. And I built a smaller one for the UP just to hold the cord up while the train passes underneath. This Union Pacific set is an old Athearn set. It was made in 1996. The Canadian National F unit is just a dummy. The Union Pacific set came with this GP38-2 and 4 freight cars. The boat car, the gondola, the Northern Pacific boxcar, and the Union Pacific caboose. All the other cars were separate. That's a little bit about this set. Now this here, my Norfolk Southern SD40-2 made by Bachmann. This engine is not DCC, it is a standard DC locomotive. The whole set is actually DCC. I have 3 locomotives with DCC. It originally came with 2 Santa Fe engines and 3 freight cars. Those engines were later, the motors burned up and I ended up buying 3 new engines. I ended up buying the NS Analog and these engines up here. I'm going to put it up here where you can see it. My CSX SD40-2 made by Bachmann with DCC. Give you another view of the train. And these are all just extra cars that I have. I also have, while the trains are running, I'll give you a good view. This chassis system GP40 made by Bachmann with DCC yet again. Beautiful paint scheme. And lastly, I have a Conrail GP40-2 made by Bachmann as well with DCC. And the can opener logo, which was long-lived. It's a very good engine. And I also have a CP Rail F7 that's back there that's also a dummy. Usually I'll run the CN or the CP. I've run both of them with the UP. See here, you're going to get a meet. There you go. 2 trains pass each other. Here comes the new caboose. Most of the rolling stock I have are Bachmann, Athearn, Atlas, Proto 2000, Walthers. Some of the older cars are Tyco, early Bachmann, early Atlas, Model Power, AHM, and Lifelike. I'm going to get you, get you a middle view of both trains. Comes to me again. There you go. And the NS engine I have is very quiet, and so is this Union Pacific and all of my engines. But the engine number on this NS is 6099. That was a number off of an old Norfolk and Western SD40-2. And it's running long hood because that's the way they were meant to run, is long hood. And I miss those days. One turn back around. I also have another favorite of mine, this Amtrak Genesis, made by Athearn in Phase 3. Number 13. It has Amtrak on the side like it was before. It's a very beautiful engine. It has really good details. So they're the rest of my engines. Wanted to go and cover my engines while the other ones were running. They're all very nice, all very nicely detailed. Whoops, has some stuff all over. Going to give you a rooftop shot. And that caboose looks good going down the line too. I'll give you a view of the train going through the bridge. And they're going to meet right about there, so you get to see both of them. Here goes the NS. This engine has actually great lights. If you put it in a pitch black room, oh boy, those lights will come at you. All of my other ones, my other Bachmanns have yellow lights. The Athearn has white lights. And that right there is a signal that actually works. And I will turn that on another video. I also have an O-scale layout that's on the top level of this table, and I will be getting that running soon. But for now I have the HO scale stuff working. I repaired 3 cars today with couplers that I had just around the house. Like this little chassis car, the gold one, the custard yellow, I had to fix that one. The PV covered hopper, that was one I had to fix, and the Santa Fe boxcar. All out of couplers I had at the house. Alright, I'm going to do another close-up of the NS. Whoops, she came uncoupled. On, stop the train. If that happens, just hook her back on. And this CSX car is a Bachmann car. Usually I like to run Bachmann locomotives with their cars. Let me go ahead and get him fired up again. And off he goes. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this little special. This is Engineer Pat saying I hope all of you enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys next time. This is Engineer Pat, signing off.